Harry and Meghan are a blunt tool. They're a blunt tool for fighting.
You don't know what happened.
And I think the treatment of Lady Hussey has been really terrible, actually. But let me pose my question to you, Tess, because you didn't give me a chance. Do you accept...
All right, folks, buckle up, because today we are diving into one of the most intense debates yet. Angela Levin versus Tessa Dunlop on Meghan Markle's so-called royal betrayal. Is Meghan a victim of media bias, or did she sabotage her own standing in the royal family?
That there were certain things that Harry and Meghan did during their time in the royal family that made them unpopular, both with people within the institution and the British public. Do you accept that their actions, their behaviour had anything to do with why public opinion changed? Or do you sign up to their thesis that it's all down to the terrible media and the terrible public?
Dear Dan, it doesn't work well for your black and white clash, but these issues are always grey. Of course she came with Californian pretensions. She was a celebrity marrying into the British institution of celebrity, the ultimate institution of celebrity, which is modern monarchy. And yeah, she had her agenda, and I don't think she would have ever lasted in the royal family.
Okay, good. I'm glad you admit that. I'm glad you admit that.
Was not fit. It was not fit for purpose.
No, but she didn't want. She did not try. She did not try. She never wanted it to work, Angela, did she? That's the point. And I'm glad you admit that, Tessa. She never wanted it to work. She came in to prove a point, Angela.
She thought that she would come in and be on the same level as William and Catherine. And we saw in the trailer this afternoon that you say, you know, there is a hierarchy. Well, how's the
no sugar, Sherlock.
You know, for goodness sake.
Hit that subscribe button, because we are about to break this down like never before. Let's get into it. So, let's be real. Meghan and Harry didn't just wake up one day and become the most unpopular couple in Britain. Angela Levin argues their downfall was self-inflicted, from trashing the royal family to signing media deals. If you burn every bridge, should you be surprised when people stop cheering? Tessa Dunlop says it's not that simple. She believes Meghan was doomed from the start because she didn't fit the royal mold. What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
And she pretended she didn't know the anthem. She pretended all sorts of things. She was an innocent in a...
I mean, Tessa, come on. What a bombshell from Harry. The royal family's a hierarchical organisation. Exactly. Shock horror.
Indeed, but now we're lowering ourselves to their levels. Mudslinging. What I'm saying to you is, Dan,
they're slinging the mud. They're slinging the mud at their own father, at their own flesh and blood.
You can't let them get away with it. So let me speak too. You can't let them get away with it. And also, if you don't reply, then they win. They're telling so many lies that you have to actually correct them. And I hope that William said that, I believe William has said that he will correct them when they make errors.
I hope he does.
And they have to do that. They have to be...
Sorry, Tessa. We'll let you respond now.
This is where things get spicy. Angela Levin says Meghan never truly wanted to be a royal. She wanted to reshape the monarchy to fit her own Hollywood-style vision. And when she realized she couldn't be on the same level as Prince William and Kate, she walked.
Yeah, I just think, first of all, the mudslinging doesn't work. The Fourth Estate, the press, it relies on access to the royal family. So you get hagiographies, you get obsequious behaviour, you don't get decent interrogation of their recruitment processes, of the obescent throng of royal snobs that James Pope Hennessy identified in the 1950s. We need to strip that away. There needs to be proper, decent, thorough, just as in any institution of state, transparent procedures that don't exist. Harry and Meghan are a sideshow. In the end, the broad shoulders of monarchy can resist them. But if we go down to their level and sling mud at them, then we are reducing our monarchy to little more than celebrity trash. And I ask you to resist. And I also ask you for fairer, more balanced coverage. Both you and Angela. I follow you on Twitter. I saw your faux placing of the flowers. I read Angela's book. There needs to be balance. There is no baddie and goodie here.
Well, what do you think we're doing here? What do you think we're doing here? And I'm sorry that if you think that me paying tribute to the late Queen Elizabeth II has anything to do with my discussion about Harry and Meghan. Tessa, I covered Harry and Meghan's time in the royal family. I was the first person to actually break the fact that the Queen had expressed displeasure to Prince Harry about Meghan's behaviour, and that started this ball rolling. But I agree with you that the royal family has to be covered diligently and with some force, actually, by journalists, and that is always what I do. Absolutely. Honestly, Tessa, go back and read the columns that I wrote about Meghan when she first entered the royal family. I could not have been more of a champion of that woman. What changed? Maybe her bullying of staff? Maybe the fact that she had a plan the whole time?
Tessa argues Meghan was willing to modernize the royal family, but the institution wasn't ready for change. Was Meghan in it for the long haul, or was this always the plan? Let me know in the comments. And hey, if you're enjoying the debate, make sure to smash that subscribe button. This one's big. Should Prince William and King Charles respond or stay silent and let Meghan and Harry's narrative go unchallenged? Angela Levin says silence is not an option. She believes the royals need to set the record straight. But Tessa argues that engaging in a media war is what Meghan and Harry want. Defending publicly risks turning into a drama circus. So what's the right move? Let's talk numbers. Meghan and Harry have landed deals worth over $135 million. That's not exactly struggling for privacy, is it? Angela argues they've built a brand on victimhood. Meanwhile, their charitable contributions? Less than 5% of their income. Tessa says that's just media spin. What's your take? Hit that subscribe button. We're just getting started. So where do we stand? Is Meghan Markle a misunderstood woman challenging an outdated institution? Or did she use the royal family as a stepping stone to fame? One thing's for sure, this debate isn't going away soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.